Hey there, Transformers fans. This is Transy7272 coming back at you with my very first review of Ruination. And this is the first part of Ruination. And he is actually the only part of Ruination that I own at the moment. It kind of goes back to the old days. His name is Topspin. Topspin back in the G1 era was a transformer that you pulled back and he transformed on his own. And his twin was Twin Twist. Twin Twist. And basically this robot along with 4 other robots transforms into the giant robot Ruination. So before we actually get into reviewing the figure, I want to show you the really cool artwork. There he is right there, Topspin. Glowing chest and eyes. And as you can see, he is a leg right here. And he turns into a Cybertronian rocket plane. There's some tech specs. And here's a little story about him. He's technically number 2 in the 5-part series. And yes, this is a repaint, redeco of Bruticus, the 5 that combined to make Bruticus. I have all those figures, I just haven't had a chance to review them yet. I wanted to start with this guy because I really like him, and he's the only one I have right now. Okay, and also, as always, Hasbro's crappy directions. However, I thought we'd look at these a second. They're quite long and quite hard to read, as always. But here it shows how you can assemble Ruination. And as you can see, he's a foot. However, he could also become an arm. The only part that stays this way is Impactor. Roadbuster, Whirl, and Twin Twist, they all, they can be an arm or a leg. The small weapons convert and form a big weapon, and you could do the same thing with the MechTech weapons, which is another key piece to this. They included some MechTech weapons with this series, and that just made it even more cool to find. Okay, so let's take a look at the figure himself. Here he is. He's got his great big huge MechTech weapon with adjustable small weapons. And you press the button. Awful lot like Ratchet's weapon from from Dark of the Moon. And Wheeljack from Dark of the Moon had a weapon similar to this, or Quee, however you want to call him. I just call him Al because he looks like Albert Einstein. Okay, so, and let's take a look at this MechTech weapon. You can, you can attach other weapons to it like these, or you can even add on bigger weapons. And then these little weapons, you can make bigger weapons, you can make double fusion weapons, basically however you want to do it. So we're going to set those off to the side. We'll use those later in alt mode. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the articulation here. He's got a head that 360 goes back, forth, up and down. It is not on a ball joint. Okay, he has no light piping that I can tell. He has very unique arms, very heavily jointed. They go back and forth like this due to transformation. There's a ball joint in the shoulder area and an up and down swivel here. And then the same thing kind of goes here, up and down in this area here, and then a ball joint over here. So you can put them in lots of cool poses. And you can take these weapons and attach them like there, see? Or if you don't want it there, there, etc. Same thing on this side. Then with the legs, legs are pretty cool. Up and down, in and out. Over here, very cool knee. As far as the feet go, not too much going on there because that's where the fists are stored for Ruination if you want to make them into an arm. Okay. Alrighty, so the first mode we're going to transform them into is the foot mode. Because when I get all these guys, I'm going to do it like the instruction says, just because I think it looks better. So the first thing you want to do in putting them in foot mode is, basically we're going to turn them into a leg, basically. So you want to take this piece here and detach it like so. And you're going to take this piece here in the back, kind of lift that out, lift this up, and you're going to kind of want to come here, lift that like this. Next thing you want to do is take this piece here and kind of join it. So it locks in place here. Same thing with this one. You're going to kind of want to come along like this. Oh, now that's not supposed to happen that way. But it does pop right back in. Okay. Try this again. Okay, and then when you get both of them like that, they will lock into place like so. Then you want to come over here with the feet. Kind of spread the feet apart like this. Turn like this, or turn the whole thing. And you're going to want to transform it like this. And then this piece here attaches here and locks in here. Same thing on this side. Then you're going to want to take this piece like so, turn it like this, take this piece like so, turn it like this. Then you're going to want to take this piece like so, and that's pretty much your foot. And the foot will attach like this. Now if you want to turn them into the arm, kind of the same thing. You would turn it like this, put it like this, come along here. If it's the right arm, like so. If it was the left arm, this would come out like so. But like I said, I'm going to do it as a leg, so I would go like this and lock in place. Now to put them in plane mode, you kind of go back the same way. You want to take this piece here, and this pin here is going to lock into place there. And then this pin is going to lock into place there. And that smaller pin is going to lock like that. And just repeat the same thing on this side, locking in like that. And like so. And like so. And there he is in his rocket mode. Now, there are several ways you can work these guns. To hold these legs in place, they have it so you can literally have one piece connect to the other. So you can start off by plugging in like this, and then coming along here, and then as you snap this in place, plugging it in like that. Same thing goes on this side. Plug it in, and plug it in like so. This one tends to stick a little more than the other. And then the Mech Tech weapon goes right here. Pretty cool. And that's Topspin, part of Ruination. And this has been Topspin, part of Ruination, Transformers, Fall of Cybertron, part 2 of Ruination. Until next time, thanks for watching.